Sports Monday is brought to you by Berger Paints for lasting beauty and protection and the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Good evening. I'm James Adderley, and I'm glad you could join us for this edition of Sports Monday. There comes a time when opportunity presents itself, and indeed you've got to grasp it with both hands. 3 days after defeating the Dominican Republic 2-1 on their own home ground, the national male football team of Belize hosted its second-round opponent in the 2018 World Cup quarterfinals yesterday inside the FFB Stadium. People, history was in the making. The Jaguars jumped out to an impressive start. Danny Jimenez deals to super striker Dion McCauley, but the launch is hindered by good defensive play from Hemsley. Cafu Roches then dances his way past the defender to launch this right foot shot that allows the DR keeper to strut his stuff. Jimenez would have an impact on this ball game, people. Some 17 minutes in, he floats this ball to Harrison Cafu Roches, and this time the striker finds the back of the net for the 1-0 Belize lead. Jimenez continues in the attacking mode, beating the goalkeeper who comes off his line but is unable to capitalize. At the 36th minute of play, this set piece lands from the defensive area, finds Elroy Quillen, who uses his chest to control the ball and fires this left foot blast to give Belize a 2-0 lead. His celebration is just as entertaining. Looking for a third, Cafu Roches then treads the needle to Dion McCauley, who is foiled by this touch past the keeper. Belize remains in the ascendancy going into intermission as offense is totally lacking from the visitors in the first half. In the meantime, Danny Jimenez continues to push his team in the second half. Here he beats his man and fires this right foot, but it's right at the keeper. The visitors try to find some offense down 2-0 and could have been rewarded for this effort, only the finish is lacking. Jaguars keeper Woodrow West gets some work to do on this Dominican press, and he ends up conceding a corner kick. Folks, it's late in the ball game when Dion McCauley and Khalil Velasquez team up for the two-man game. Velasquez deals, McCauley's headers makes it a 3-0 big W for Belize.
They perform excellent. I think we watched the game and we knew that we took a lot of risks. We were lucky that, I would say that with hard work we end up getting the win, but as bad as we played, you know, we end up getting a victory, and we knew that this team can play much better at home. And you know, I was happy today that the guys played their best and execute the system the way we trained for the last months and months. Today I asked the guys, and we told the guys, listen, today is the day to do what we have been practicing for the past couple of months. And if you didn't play your best in the Dominican Republic, please play your best today. And I must happy and congratulate all those guys and be more than thankful that they played their best.
People, it's the first time Belize advanced to the third round in the World Cup qualification round. It's the first win at the FFB Stadium for the national team. Dion McCauley leads the world in scoring with 3 goals along with 6 others all around the globe. Elroy Quillen is among 22 players who have scored 2 goals at this juncture. Folks, we beat a team that demonstrated very little offense, which means things will only get tougher. We'll know for sure when we face the next opponent, when the third round draw comes up on July 22nd inside Russia. As Coach Charlie Slusher said, it's a big win yesterday, but there were some glaring shortcomings. Nevertheless, this is a time for celebration. Congratulations, Jaguars. In other football news, playing the 4th annual Smart 13 and Under tournament over the weekend saw College Strikers edge face a Belize 1-0. City Boys and London Strikers rallied to a scoreless stalemate. Bronx Bombers downed Rising Stars 3-0. Carlston Strikers burned Third World 1-0. Hattieville Youth and Heights FC ended 0-0, and Young Warriors got the W over Ladyville Jaguars in a 1-0 ball game. In basketball news, we caught up with Friday night's inter-office matchup at Big Bird's Isle between Central Health and Digicel 4G. It's a 6-6 tie in the opening quarter, where Nicholas Neal finds Stephen Wade, who sinks the triple and would put up 12 points for Central Health. Harris Patton adds to the Central Health run, staying with this play to grab the rebound and stick the putback. Patton would score the game high of 14 points and also had 6 rebounds. At the end of the first quarter, is a 17-10 Central Health lead. Digicel 4G tried to fight back. Linsford Graham hits from beyond the arc and would put up 6 points. Give Lennox Cayetano some props for his dunk as he scores 2 of his 6 points. Raheem Stain storms through the paint for 2 of his team-high 11 points. Travis Bernardes beats everybody down court on display and would finish with 10 points for Central Health. Central Health goes on to post the 59-45 Big W. In the nightcap, Belize Bank Bulldogs overcame Central Bank in a 59-53 final score. This was a pretty good ball game. Finally, folks, the Weekend Warriors regular Sunday race found some 26 riders suiting up for the ride. In money time, it was Warren Cowie of Team Santino's winning in a 5-man sprint, forcing Kirk Sutherland of Digicel 4G into second. Santino Castillo hangs on for 3rd place, but would also claim the first prize for B riders. Mark Gentle takes 4th, while Valance Sims of Bennis rounds out the top 5. Hey folks, that's our show for today. We invite you back same time, same place next week. Ja! Overall, I'm James Adderley.
Sports Monday was brought to you by Berger Paints for lasting beauty and protection and the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.